Your mandate is to develop a product and take it from the first prototype to functional market maturity. All that's missing is the packaging. You may believe there isn't much further to go from the finished product to sales success. But the whole issue of packaging involves a number of factors that may not have been entirely clear at the beginning of the project. First of all, the question arises as to how the packaging should actually look, and what does it have to accomplish? What material is it made of? What about the EU directive on recyclability? Who can supply the required material in sufficient quantities, and at what price? And where to store all the raw material? Is there enough warehouse space? Or are product capacities already fully allocated? Whatever the case may be, we know that the product has to pass through a packaging machine. Another issue that needs to be taken care of is where to source a packaging machine. Or can an existing one be retrofitted? And then, obviously, everything has to reach the store. But how? On a truck, of course. So the packaging also has to be put onto a pallet. After all, the goods need to be presented in the store, and ultimately, the consumer will have the experience in unpacking the product. In any case, all this needs to be well integrated into production, which may have already started, preferably during ongoing operation. And as you might have guessed, workflows and production processes will need to be adapted to the new product. And there is so much more to think about. Who actually prints the packaging? Do new employees need to be hired? Is the old production facility too small, and will a new one have to be built? And above all, how much will it all cost? Without expert advice, things can quickly escalate and become overwhelming. There are straightforward solutions to all these challenges. You just have to ask the right person. Someone who really understands packaging and everything that it entails. Schubert-Consulting. Manufacturers of food, beverages, pharmaceuticals, or cosmetics need packaging experts who can support the process with effective and long-term solutions. As your partner in sustainability, Schubert-Consulting is uniquely qualified to optimize your customers' processes along the entire supply chain, from raw materials, packaging, and logistics to recycling. This really puts your packaging to the test. It is often possible to dispense with conventional packaging materials and to opt for sustainable materials. The use of ingenious and cutting-edge packaging solutions for your product means cutting down on the use of materials and transport routes. Of course, factors such as available space, system scalability, and the continued use of existing machine equipment all flow into our concept. Sustainable packaging is a huge competitive advantage in today's competitive, fast-moving consumer goods market, as many consumers have become more aware of the issue and are more discerning in their purchases. In order to optimize your packaging chain with regard to the careful use of resources, it needs to be reconsidered from start to finish in terms of social, ecological, and economic factors. Be it within your production facility or externally, whether for local, international, or web distribution, we will be happy to support you in your logistics planning. New, state-of-the-art storage concepts can reduce the capital tied up in your warehouse without sacrificing readiness to deliver. And of course, we provide assistance in selecting the best and most cost-effective suppliers and service providers. Precise analysis can most often result in more efficient work processes and therefore reduced costs. Schubert-Consulting offers the combination of unique skills in machine design, in-depth packaging know-how, and comprehensive conceptual expertise. This interplay leads to solutions that work quickly and sustainably because we always consider long-term investments as well as ongoing operating costs in our comprehensive approach to the topic, as individual factors should never be considered in isolation. You will also be able to position yourself on the market as a sustainable, forward-thinking company that lives up to its responsibility towards people and the environment. Schubert-Consulting opens up new avenues for growth and excellent jobs, better environmental and climate protection, as well as an innovative partnership-based economy, and is therefore the partner you can always count on.